This is Lewis. He is in primary school and lives in a peaceful place of Lego Town. He lives with his mum and dad, but isn't happy with his life. His mum and dad worked all day so that they could pay the bills, leaving Lewis alone. When he went to school, he would tell the students about how he lived a life of luxury and would get everything that he wants. All of the students would ask him about his latest toys and games that his parents would buy him. He loved all the attention and liked to brag about his possessions. He would get invites to all the parties and into their homes, but he never would in return. He would always make excuses every time the students would ask him. "I would let you come round, but I have football after school." "You can't come today, I'm training my horses." "Of course you can come round, but not today." The next day, a new student arrived in the classroom. "I would like everyone to meet our new classmate. This is Ethan," the teacher said. "Hi, Ethan," the children said uninterestedly. He didn't know anyone in the classroom, but heard about Lewis. He heard all the stories that he told the students about his majestic lifestyle in town. "He has troops of horses that are specially trained. And he gets to go on incredible adventures in the holidays." Ethan was amazed by the stories he heard about Lewis. He decided that he wanted to see it for himself. After school, Ethan asked Lewis if he could come round after school to his house. "What did you want to do?" "Your house," answered Ethan. I won't be a bother at all, please." "I don't need any more friends, especially this new student. Now buzz off!" Lewis threw Ethan onto the ground and walked off back to his house. Ethan was so upset that he ran back to his home, crying. As he was about to head inside, he looked down the street and saw something unusual. He saw Lewis going into a normal house on a normal street in Lego Town. "That's weird. Where's his mansion? Maybe it's not his house. I shouldn't, but..." He decided to investigate after being persuaded. "Ah!" Ethan walked to Lewis's home and peeked into the garden. He didn't see any of his stables or anything stunning. As he was contemplating his thoughts about Lewis, he was shocked by a noise next to him. It was Lewis, who wasn't happy to see Ethan there. "What are you doing here? Get off my property or I'll send my guard after you," he shouted. "Where are your stables, Lewis?" Ethan asked. Lewis was unable to finish his sentence. Suddenly he fell to the floor and began bawling. Ethan was confused and looked down at Lewis. Are you all right?" he asked. "I don't have any of those things," he cried. "I lied." "Why did you have to lie to everyone?" Ethan asked. Lewis didn't answer him and cried louder. Ethan then had an idea to cheer Lewis up and asked if he could come into his house and play with him. Lewis was confused by the news. You still want to play with me when I lied about everything I had?" "Yes, because you aren't lying anymore. You don't have to pretend that you are rich to get friends." Ethan stayed until sunset playing with Lewis and chatting with him. By the end of the day, they'd become close friends and promised that they would continue their friendship. The end.